Another raid. It's the Poo Poo Federation. Are they dropping in our back? Oh no! Oh, grenade! Oh god! I heard it. I heard it too late. Need some good defense. Yep. I'll end up putting one of these tunnels down there and it'll be fine, but I was hoping not to worry about it. I could cheese it, but how do I cheese it? If I put a spot in every one of these unroofed areas, then the raids can't spawn. The drop pod raids can't happen. I'd probably use caravan spots if I were gonna do it, but I probably won't do it. Probably. Infection on that guy. ×2. It's in his left arm and his pinky. Okay. There you go. Good luck. How's it up with the factions? We are almost neutral with the Empire. We're neutral with the purple guys. And the pigs hate us. Hey, let's hold off on this. In fact, I'll just turn the power off on this right now. And on these also. Be back for dinner. What happened here? We had a drop pod raid on this little back opening, and I don't have any defense over there. So the same thing could happen over here. Over here, it doesn't really matter as much. Like, yeah, that stuff gets destroyed, but it's not as big of a deal. Best way to store chem fuel? Just not like this. Usually I do a shelf in a single one wide room, pretty much, so that if it gets hit or explodes, I'm gonna take the rest out with it. But it's just a shelf in its own little area. Alcohol addiction. Oh no, Floor Baby. Floor Baby wasn't a dwarf. I just set everyone to the Dwarven rule. It's good enough. It's all right, Door Baby. We're always gonna have beer on hand, so your alcohol addiction is fine with us. More like drunk baby. I was kind of hoping I would rather have had an infestation than this, honestly. I was kind of hoping an infestation would happen today, but definitely rather have an infestation than this coming to the base, you know. Okay, let's go and get that back up. Get those done.
Fellowship expands.
Oh no, our goats. All right, gotta get all the stuff rebuilt. Oh no, the goat dough died. I am just torn up inside over it. I'm not sure how I'll ever be able to live with myself. How do you deal with wall breacher raids when you have a kill box? So there's a lot of things you do with breachers, but the biggest thing is to just attack them from the side. So if you want to go watch my Transhumanist run on YouTube, Transhumanist run was back when 93% of raids, literally 93% of late game raids were breachers. It was like, it was broken, and almost every raid was a breacher raid. So if you want to watch that run, you can see all the like breacher defense. But as far as defending them, you basically, the breachers are trying to blow their way through to a bed or a sleeping spot. And so having, know that, you're going to know which path they're going to take. And you basically just shoot them from the side as they come through, or you get beside the door where they open it. You can use low shields. Low shields are a little worse than they used to be, though, a lot worse. Save your good stuff, like use your berserk pulses, whatever you have on hand. But for the most part, it's just a matter of like, you have this, and if breach raids are going to come through and break your wall here because they're on their way to the bedroom, you just go ahead and have like a cover lined up there. And so when they break through, you just line up and you just have multiple of those all around your base. But you can see it like actually built and in action in that run. But yeah, that's basically it. This is going to be for that same purpose. Like breacher raids, breacher mech raids are going to try to get through here. And so I have this lined up to EMP them and to shoot from here. Oh no, goat one. That was my favorite goat. My God, why? He was so young. So the exploit, I'll let you know just in case anyone wants to know. All right. Breacher raids are trying to get to a bed or sleeping spot. So if you don't have a bed or sleeping spot, they'll just kind of screw around wherever they are until they start starving and leave the map. Or if they're mechs, they'll just hang out there forever. So what you can do, and I did it in the cheese run, is I just had people not sleep in beds. I just had them sleep wherever the crap they wanted. And then I had assigned beds on the bottom left corner and the bottom right corner. And so breach raids would spawn. They would just walk back and forth between the two spots. So it's pretty ridiculous. But again, that was a cheese run. The whole point of the cheese run was to just use all the exploits in the game just to be silly. And yeah, they would just walk back and forth. There were some clips of it too. Like they would walk all the way to one side and they're like, huh, No one's here, but there's sleeping spots. Wait a minute. Maybe they're back sleeping at that place that we were just at, and they're just going back and forth and back and forth. Let's see. So I think we are pretty good here. We need a lot more of that steel back, but such high value targets, you can see why. That's right. Take out those very dangerous sleeping spots. Okay, let's go. Great place to set up trade. Right there among all the IEDs. Excellent. Let's see what we want here. Do we want human meat? In most playthroughs we would, but not this one. Not this one. What a sad day. Might literally just buy their steel just so we can get back ahead a little bit. It's fine. We can sell them some ovums because we don't want any incest. So there we go. You guys take these ovums. I don't know what you're going to do with them. I mean, I'd have an idea of what you're going to do with them, but I don't want to know for sure. Please don't confirm or deny. Or you can deny. Please don't confirm. Let's sell them some of those kidneys maybe. Also, don't know what you're going to do with the kidneys. But again, out of sight, out of mind. Can we get all of your... Oh my lord, kidneys selling at a premium. There we go. Wait, who are you people? Gabaron. That's what I'm going to go with. I can go ahead and ally them too. Maybe I'll do that. 18 Gojus. It's really good. It's really good. I want to ally these guys. I don't know where we got all that wolf skin. Oh wait, I remember now. Hey, our first ally. It only took us 6 years. 6 years. Social skill matter for gifting. I've never actually looked at it. I just kind of assumed that I should always use my best social person for things like that, but I actually never looked. Does anyone know 100%? Just based on base value, think. Yeah, with the gifts from drop pods, it was like, as far as through traders, just giving it straight to the trader. I'm not sure. Honestly, like aside from, people ask me all the time, like what's my wish list item for RimWorld? There's kind of two things. Up there at the top would definitely be like better performance in general. I would absolutely love to be able to have like 100 pawn colony running smoothly with like other colonies at the same time, and that's just never going to happen. But that would be number one. My number two would be redo the world. Redo the world. How many of the current pawns were children born in the colony? Let's see. 19. We've had 19 babies. 19 babies in this run. That is quite the number. What's with the world? Not enough interactive reasons to travel. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's not enough stuff out there. I mean, yeah, there's settlements, but all the settlements just are these crappy little settlements that you just go take out. They have like a wooden hut and a turret, you know, 20 beds. The ancient things popping up is a nice addition with ideology. The like mining camp stuff popping up is a nice addition with ideology as well. But in general, I wish it was even more stuff you could interact with. Stuff in the ocean. I would love like being able to set up automated things, kind of like those mining camps where, like, imagine you set up your own of these, right? So imagine you set up this own mining camp, but every now and then you have a chance that it's going to get raided, and you get like a notification. It's like, hey, the steel mining work site is going to be attacked in 3 days. If you don't defend it, they're going to steal all the stuff, and they might also kill your laborers or something like that. Yeah, I'm not talking about mods, obviously. Yes, there's like endless mods, so I'm talking about the base, what I would like for the base game, or for the DLC. Steal all the stuff. Steal the steel. So we got our steel coming in decently well again, so let's go ahead and turn these back on. Hey, floor baby, go pick up your weapon. What are you doing? Floor baby, they got their foot blown off by a grenade, and they think that allows them to no longer carry a weapon. If anything, that should make you want to carry a weapon more. Yeah, so the reason I'm keeping these animals, for anyone that is wondering, I'm going to use them at some point to draw the fire of doomsday rockets. That's the whole reason I've kept these auto-join zonable animals, the hare and the boom rat. So sometime I'll eventually run those into a group of raiders in the hopes that they get doomsday shot at them. Sandra should be right off cooldown, so we'll be getting hit by her again. I got to set this up. I got to decide what I'm going to do defensively there. I could probably just put another one of these and it would be fine. I'll probably do that. We'll just put one right here. Just an easy peasy setup. Where's the mountain start? So yeah, they can only really drop there and there. So setting it up here should be good. How long did I end up making these ones from the first position? 10. Okay, that's what I thought. So that should be good. Then we'll make a back way for them to go to. Yeah, okay. We'll just mine the whole thing. I don't even know why I planned it. Might as well just set it all to mine. Get it done. Flash storm. Oh no. Adam and Dong. I haven't seen that in a while. So people are probably wondering what the Adam and Dong thing was. I tried out a game called Stardeus. And it was pretty good. I tried it out for just a couple hours, and I'm gonna keep an eye on it. I might try it some more, especially as it comes through early access. And the very first, like, the demo thing that I did, it gives you random names for your robots, right? And you had like 4 or 5, and one of the randomized names was Adam, and the second one was Dong. So my 2 first robots in that game just randomly happened to be named Adam and Dong. Adam and Dong. Adam and Dong. I miss Adam and Dong sometimes. I'm not making this one as long or as wide, but I think it'll be good enough. I could always edit it if it's not. I can always build on a little bit. A grizzly bear is hunting a goat. Oh no! Not goat number 2. Goat 2 is my favorite goat. Don't tell goat 1. Why, God, why? Goat 2 is so young. I'll never recover from this. Baby Dwarf has become a 3-year-old. We're actually going to raise this one. You're 3 years old. Grab your chain shotgun. Get your beer. Are you a real dwarf? You're a real dwarf. You can tell by that blue hair also. Definitely know who your parents are. Am I going to be able to back? I am, yeah. It's going to connect to the throne room. Guess I can go ahead and set that up too. How many children do the first dwarves have right now? Let's check out Claw's family. Wife, daughter, daughter, son, daughter, daughter, daughter. Son, daughter, son, daughter, son, daughter, son, son, daughter, daughter, son. That's nuts. He has a few children. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. He has 19 kids so far. I know. If the father dies, he's only 30. We got to keep Claw alive. If he dies, the mood in this colony is going to be really, really rough. Berserko. Is he not? He's going to die this time. Soul Sapper, you going to kill him? Soul Sapper. He's a Itikeen, luckily, so the odds of him dying from it's pretty low. Where'd the other prisoner go? I released the pig people to get pig rep because I want less pirate raids because they're the scariest thing right now. So I released them to get some pig rep. I was actually going to send them a bunch of beer too, but we just sold a lot of it. So I want all this smooth aside from the center. I don't want enemies to be able to pick up speed in there, although I guess they'll never be back here. So this one is fine. Hopefully they're never back there. How does the ground scanner work? Will it find new deposits forever? Yes, it will. Is there a limit per map? There is not. That was changed in 1.1, so for the last few years, it's been changed. So, yeah, for all intents and purposes, the ground penetrating scanner just spawns new ore forever as long as someone with a researching job is running it. Yep. And that's why you can also have multiple of them now. Back before 1.1 or 1.2 is right around there. When it changed, you only built one and it just scanned everything, and that was all you got for the rest of your game. But no longer the case. Ground scanner guy, but after using the long range, never coming back. Yeah, there's benefits. There's pros and cons of both of them. The long range one is really nice because you could just decide what you wanted to scan. The downside is obviously you have to go there and get it. Of course, if you have things like, if you have far skip, it really doesn't matter at all. Like far skip makes it super easy. You drop pod one person there, you far skip everyone that you need and all the animals, whatever, straight to it. You mine it in just like minutes and then you far skip back home. But it is really nice, especially like specifically for gold or plasteel components, obviously. Speaking of ground penetrating scanner, we gotta get that one down there rebuilt finally. All right, so that should be good enough for one of those drops. Obviously, we'll get that done too. Steel's coming in. We're at 721 now. Okay, that's redone. Let's get the scanners back online. And how's our power excess? We should be all right. Go ahead and turn these back on. See. No, Mech Lord. That was the previous run. No. Dwarves don't want none of that crap in their head. Psychic links with machines. I think we're the Dwimmer or something. But no, we did a lot of the Mechanitor stuff in the previous run. Why make a machine that digs when you can dig yourself like a true dwarf? All right, I do want to get some more of these drills made too. One down here. And we can finally get the smithing table done so I can make a piano or something. Oh, Anzer. Right, Anzer, you aren't a real dwarf either. So now you're addicted to alcohol. Oh well, Anzer. Yeah, I'm going to stop making more dwarves. It's getting... That's the big thing, is just having all these colonists. 27 colonists, getting kind of laggy. We'll hold off on making any more dwarves. Oh, I meant to make that not a fueled one. Whoops. Doesn't matter. We'll just make this really quick. What do we want to make? What do we want to make? Kind of want a piano this time. All right, we'll make a piano. Do you want to make another smelter as well? We can smelt stuff in the prison. What's the worst thing that could happen? What does link small shelf do? So you can combine your shelves into a single, basically, zone now. So if we link all these shelves together, now when we change a setting on a single shelf, it's going to change it on all of them. So it basically combines shelves. And they don't even have to be touching to do it. It basically combines them into a single zone that you can control just by clicking one and editing it. That was in 1.4. Yeah, I really like that. That's a really nice feature that they added. How old's our little bean? Time until birth. Half day, the little bean will come out, and we're going to shove them back in there until they're 3. That'll probably be the last Dwarven embryo we do. Aside from making the rest of the lungs and the miniguns, and obviously getting the ranks of royalty, I think we're ready for the big raids. Get this stuff copied over. Lots of crap to copy. Maybe I'll copy this one from the bottom. That way we can have people kind of working through a different set. Copy those over. We'll copy the slag. I'll be able to get through that crap a lot faster when we have a pirate raid dump stuff on us again. Sandra, how long has it been? Last attack was on 405, 406-ish. It's like 8 days. Should definitely be attacking us soon. There's a copy all function in the base game. That would be nice, yeah. One of the things I miss too, it's really annoying that's not in the base game, is when something is queued up to rebuild. Like if this gets destroyed and they just queue up and rebuild it, they'll rebuild it and none of the builds will still be there. There's a mod for that. Someone summon Granny? All right, Granny, what do you have to say about this? It's like my dear old Granny used to say.
She is using my face as a springboard.
All right, Granny. Maybe she's talking about her college days or something. Not sure. I'm not going to ask her. Don't ask her how that works. A healthy Vat Child. All right, throw that Vat Dwarf in there. Hey, bring that Vat. Hey, they don't get a nice new fancy room. They get this pod. Now they're crying. Shove them in there before we get upset. Are we winning? I think so, yeah. It's in that kind of late game lull where there's not like a whole lot happening. We're just waiting for the next raid and waiting for like things to get crafted. Stuff like that. So not a whole lot going on, but what did you just try to shoot? Oh man, look at this. What an interesting way to do that. Poor prisoner. Just been waiting on the Empire to show up. How many body parts is he missing? That's a good question. Let's check here. A leg, a pinky, and a nose. And he's also frail and has a heart blockage. Prime candidate for the Empire. How do you change the action flee to attack like that? You go into a sign, you click on this, and like most things in RimWorld, you just drag after that. So let's say I want to switch this to flee on everyone. I switch the first one to flee. I hold down the left click and I just drag it on down. Attack. Drag it on down. That works with most menus in RimWorld. Just left click and drag. No, I didn't miss Romnom. Romnom is incapable of violence. You literally can't set them. I didn't miss one. I'll split incapable of violence. I'm using them to split up between on the list differently. So I have them between the main attacking party and the children. Landing zone, yeah, it might be worth, yeah. The downside, I guess, is that it would end up taking this out with it, but I guess that's getting taken out either way with them landing there, huh? Questionable guarding. Let's see, guard them for 18 days. 8 prisoners suffering from abasia. Okay, so they won't break out. 3 raids. Oh, look at that. 5 archite capsules. 7 archite capsules. God, I wish those were something else. Really wish that was something else because we're not really going to be using those. We could trade them, but it's a lot of raids. Like 360 tribals. They really want us to have that neuroformer also, yeah. We'll give you a neuroformer. Man, I wish those were something else like healing serum or res serum. More gold, more plasteel. The cleanup would be god awful because it's friggin' tribal. Leave it on the back burner. We might need it to take care of like a cluster or something like that. We'll see. The tribals would definitely take this because I think they were mostly melee, right? Let's take a look. Yeah, this is all melee. So the melee would definitely, like, the first raid might mostly get taken out, but I'll leave it on the back burner. We might need it. Roughly this size. Yeah, it's always crazy. Yeah. It seems like, too, that the first raid that they send is usually pretty close to it, and the other ones feel like wildly different sometimes. Oh, yeah, Experiment. Yeah, Experiment has a crazy story. I won't ruin it. If a realist second, sir. Oh, you don't even know about... All right, you don't even know about one of the main characters of the run yet. Yeah, this run hasn't really had as many like story main character type moments like that. No one will forget Claw and his 19 children. Oh yeah, Valentin. Forgot about him. Well, come on. What's going on, Cassandra? What'd you say the theoretical max for Cassandra attacking is? Let's say almost 15 days, something like that. I don't think I've ever had her go that long though. You saw Tynan's pawn pop up in yours? Yeah, punk game developer or whatever. One of my runs where I had Tynan attack, he attacked multiple times, and we kept burying him in the kill box because it's like, you don't like kill boxes? Now you're in one. We just kept burying, every time we would find a Tynan world pawn, bury him in the kill box. Hey. Don't do it. Don't do it. No. All right, well, see you guys next year. All right, I'll see you guys next year. I gotta be honest with you, I'm half wanting to just go ahead and build a ship. It's the same like ending scenario. You still get the 15 days of raids or whatever, right? It's just not as thematic. Not having a Dwarven king. We have a Dwarven yeoman. That's not good enough. So back when I was playing the first biotech run, I wasn't using the Singularity because the Singularity box is overpowered. It is a exploitive kill box. It makes everything in the game way easier. It really is. It just is. I'll admit it. It's an exploit, 100%. It utilizes exploits to win. It's not as exploitive as the corner punch, but it's exploitive either way. So during the first biotech run, I wasn't using it, and I had hundreds of people coming in and being like, Adam, why aren't you using the Singularity? Is it not working? Did it break in 1.4? It doesn't work in 1.4 anymore. And then I had people going to YouTube and posting comments on the guide saying, guys, don't use this anymore. Adam's not using it either because it doesn't work in 1.4. And it was driving me crazy. So I went and updated the guide and everything to show that it does work in 1.4. And then in the run itself, I built it because people just wouldn't stop. So anyway, I built the Singularity box in the first biotech run, and almost immediately, not even joking, I had some people come in the channel and go, why are you using that broken kill box? Do you ever try to win without that exploitive kill box? And I almost had an aneurysm and died. Like, I went into cardiac arrest. I laid in the floor. Like, I just could not handle it. So you can't win. You know? Anyway, so at the beginning of this edited run, I was mimicking those people in chat, and I said, Adam, does the Singularity not work? Does the Singularity not work anymore? Why are you using the Singularity kill box? And then I cried to myself. And now I'm getting comments on that video where people link me to that timestamp and say, wait a minute, it's not working anymore? So anyway, that's what's going on. I have it everywhere. It still works. So we are going to work on getting gold today. We have ran ourselves out of mushrooms, which is just insane. We're probably going to stop raising many more vat children because the amount of infrastructure, I guess you can call it infrastructure. The amount of mushrooms we need to grow, the amount of space for food gets really nuts. I mean, we could go back to nutrient paste for a while because it's efficient, but okay, this is the child. This is Floor Baby. Floor Baby got hit with a grenade through no fault of my own. I definitely didn't accidentally select everyone and run them into where the grenade was because I didn't see them throw it. That doesn't sound like something I would do at all. So anyway, they lost their foot because of something that they did, not me. So we're going to go ahead and give them a leg, I suppose. Wait. Wasn't there someone with a peg leg, or did we already replace that one? I actually think that I was making that leg. Yeah, I was already making that leg to replace the peg leg. Sorry, child. You don't get a leg until you grow up. You remember Mortar Baby not getting arms until they were an adult? Well, you're not getting a foot until you're an adult. All right, here we go. Install bionic leg, right leg. There we go. How many pawns can 11 by 11 fungus field feed? Normally, an 11 by 11 fungus field can feed about 5 pawns exactly on simple meals. So if you have an 11 by 11 interior in a normal run with nothing impacting hunger, It usually feeds, let's just say 4 with a little leftover because you want to be safe, but 4 to 5 pawns. For me though, we basically have all gourmands because of our genes, and the vats are very hungry. So, but roughly that's how many. That's how many. Thumbs on the 21st, legs are crutches. But yeah, Cassandra should be hitting us pretty soon. We are, we might switch over to nutrient paste. I don't know, man. It's actually nuts. It's actually nuts. I might have to grow more, and I really don't want to. Does the orbital trade beacon plus? Oh, infestation. Where? Oh no! I told you it might happen there. I told you it might happen there. Look how, oh my god, it's like so spread out in different areas. This is not where I wanted it to happen. This is one of the worst places for it to happen, honestly. That's not too bad. Oh, how many hives? Shouldn't that be like 40 hives? Did they change infestation hive number? They're smaller now? Yeah, that is weird. That's not what I expected at all. We could probably just literally go stand our ground against that. What? You've noticed infestations being smaller? Yeah, like previously, we're at raid cap. Previously with Cassandra on raid cap, infestations are 40, 44 hives. Oh no, our bunny. Crap, they're destroying all that. We gotta fix the block over here. Oh man. I swear we could just go in there and block. We'll have to fix it. Yeah, I gotta get melee blocks set up over here. But they're so split up, we should be able to do this no problem. It's just a real pain that they destroyed that. Oh no, they killed our rabbit that auto-joined. Why? Why, God, why? Oh god, the drills. I don't want to lose the drills. But yeah, if that's the max size on infestations now, then holy crap. Mountain bases got buffed even more. They were already... They've always been strong, but... Alright, was that all the hives? Really hate that we have to rebuild these. What a pain. Well, at least we have a project, I guess. So that was, so Cassandra's off cooldown. Obviously, that was a major event. So, all right, let's go into wildlife and make sure we set these to be hunted so they finish them off. All right, I think they got that last hive there. Go ahead and allow all the things so they can get that jelly. Anyway, our infestation is turned off. Yeah, bugs are off. See, I know, like, obviously I'm being sarcastic and it's like a dry delivery, but I 100% know, even saying it now, that people are going to be like, wait, what? They are? When there's literally bugs laying around dying. Yeah, these infestations are off. Can you tame insects? You could always tame insects. It's not much of a reason to do so, but you could always do it. Yep. You might ask yourself, well, how could you always tame insects? Well, I'm glad you asked, even though I'm the one that asked. So there's two ways. One, when a bug doesn't have a hive, they're no longer hostile. So when you have like a bug that comes out of a cryo sleep or whatever, or whatever, if the bug ends up not being hostile, you can then tame it. Also, when a bug is downed like this, you can tend to it, and if you tend to it, it has a chance to auto tame once it's healed up. So those are two of the ways. But bugs aren't really a great pet. They're dirty. You know, they cause filth. They're not as dirty as they used to be, but they are still dirty. They're not a pack animal. They have advanced trainability. I think that changed. Was it 1.3? They don't produce the jelly, you know, like they're okay, but they're nothing super exciting. Yeah, they're advanced, so they can haul now. I think that was changed. Was that 1.3? I'll tell you, when Ideology came out and we got the preview images and I saw like a mountain base with bugs in the back and there was no hives, I was like, oh my god, you're gonna be able to worship bugs, but you can't. Yeah, I would love to be able to breed bugs. I mean, I know there's mods, but yeah, outside of that, yeah, make there be like a tamed hive. That would be cool. A tamed hive, but it's like the Guarlin tree or something. It only produces a maximum number or something. That would be awesome. Biostarvation, baby, it's a solar flare. I can't do anything. You think this fetus understands? You just tell the fetus it's a solar flare. I can't help it. But mama, I'm starving. You can't even talk yet.